gonna prepare a brisket, part of a brisket for the smoker for tomorrow. So I'm gonna do this the day before, because I want the dry rub to really marinate in. And what I've got here is what's known as the point. This is the part of the brisket that is more fatty. It's very, so you can see the fat, but this will render out and become really tender and really flavorful. The other part would be what's known as the flat, and it's good, but it tends to be really dry, and I don't think it has as much flavor as the point. And this is smaller. This is about, I think this one was about 3 pounds. You know, I've done, the big packer style briskets, the big huge ones that have the big huge layer of fat. This one has a nice little layer of fat on it, but it's not going to have to go on the smoker, for 12 hours. And we just found we can't eat a whole brisket, end up giving it out to everybody. And my wife doesn't really care that much for smoked foods, including smoked brisket, but me and my son love it. So this will be a nice manageable portion for us. So I just got my dry rub. I'll show how to make that later. This is just a basic dry rub. It's nothing but kosher salt and black pepper and crushed red pepper. So just liberally put that on. Nothing fancy with this rub. It's like when you grill steaks or burgers, all you do is put some salt and pepper on them. So why should brisket be any different? Because you're just going to serve it after it's smoked, and the smoke adds so much of a wonderful flavor to it as well. And you're going to serve it later with barbecue sauce anyway, so what the heck? Let's just keep it simple. I've made beef ribs before too that were seasoned with nothing but pepper, salt and pepper, and they're phenomenal. So I'm going to put this in the refrigerator overnight. Let that salt and pepper do its magic. Put some up underneath there. And then I'm going to put it on the pit tomorrow. Okay, now I'm going to put this in one of these. This is a 2-gallon hefty Ziploc bag. These are great. Actually, this is 2.5 gallon. I thought this was 2 gallon. No, this is a 2.5 gallon. These are great. These are great. And I would highly advise people to not use trash bags for putting meat in, because trash bags are not food grade. They're not made of food grade plastic, and there could be some residual harmful residuals left over in the manufacturing process that could get into your food, and just say don't use trash bags, especially when you got these. And you can also use, Reynolds makes those oven bags that you use for roasting turkeys. They're really big, and they can easily hold a full-size brisket. So let's just zip this baby up and pop it in the fridge. Squeeze out any excess air. And then I'll just periodically, over the course of the day and tomorrow. Kind of rotate it around and massage it a little bit. Okay, we'll see that tomorrow. Okay, here's the basic barbecue rub that I'm going to use. Just going to use a quarter of a cup of kosher salt, quarter cup of coarse ground black pepper, and a tablespoon of crushed red pepper. So here we have the kosher salt. Black pepper. I want to keep this rub simple because I really like, with beef, I really do like just the salt and the pepper. Really gives it a great flavor. I mean, that's, when you cook a steak, it's pretty much what you use. Just salt and pepper it. So why not do the same with a brisket? And then just give it a little kick with some of the crushed red pepper. Stir it up good. Oh, I love that smell of black pepper. There you go. Easy as that. The brisket tip on the point, actually, on the smoker. I'm going to let this go for about 4 hours, and then I'm going to wrap it in foil and just leave it on here and let it keep going. I'm going to mop it periodically with a mixture of water, cider vinegar, some sliced onion, and some sliced jalapenos. And for the smoke today, I'm using oak chunks. These are really hard to find. Usually I use pecan. I really like pecan, but I really like oak as well, but it's hard to find oak chunks. I found these, of all places, Academy Sports in their grilling section. I was really psyched to find them. You can usually find oak chips, but not chunks. I prefer, the chunks. Soak them in water. We got a good smoke coming off that. Man, that smells good. This should be good. In an hour, I'm going to go ahead and start basting this with this mop sauce. As I said, it's basically just half cider vinegar, half water, some jalapeno peppers, sliced up jalapeno pepper, and some onion. So I'm going to go ahead and finish mopping this and let it go for a few more hours. It's looking good. Okay, it's been 3 hours. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up in some foil. It's had about all the smoke that it can take, or as much as I want it to take. Move that up front. Get some more, get more heat. Let it keep going. Move the beans back here. Okay, that's been almost 6 hours total. Ah, it looks good. Ah, very tender. Okay, I'm gonna Put this on the cutting board and bring it in and then tint it with some aluminum foil. Until we're ready to eat. Guess I better bring these beans in. No, I'll leave them there until we're ready to eat. They'll stay warm. Ah, it looks good. Yeah, it's been resting for a while underneath some foil. Looks really good. Let's try a piece of it here. Let's go for a slice off the end here. Oh my God, that's good. Oh, that's so good. So flavorful, smoky, moist, juicy. Nice amount of salt, pepper. Oh, this is gonna be fantastic. It's unanimous. My son and I both agree. I gave him, I sliced off a few slices for him. We both agree this is the best brisket I've ever made. And it's just the small, the point end, which is the, you know, the fattier end, but I'm definitely going to make these from now on. This is the way to go. Not the full, huge, you know, 12 or 15 pounder. I'm going to stay with these. There you have it. Smoked brisket point.